People have talked a lot recently about, I don't remember what the guy's name was, but basically the in the NFL over the past couple of months, we've seen two cases where we saw one player get suspended. I don't remember how many games it was, but he was suspended for several games for testing positive for marijuana or smoking marijuana. I don't remember the specifics of that. I apologize. And then Ray Rice, who literally punched and beat his fiance, now wife, unconscious, was suspended for 2 games. And of course, when I first read that news, I went to the men's rights website and I joined with them, because the truth is like whatever she said to make him that upset must have just been really mean. I actually heard that Ray Rice is a little bit insecure about his height relative to other NFL players, and she made a joke about it. So I think men's rights activists should definitely be out there giving us the full picture and the full story as to why Ray Rice beat his fiance and wife unconscious. I'm, of course, being so facetious. I'm literally making myself nauseous as I make that joke. But I am hoping to gin up some of you MRAs out there for Matt, because just as libertarians are to Sam, MRAs are to Matt.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, my pleasure. But now, I have questions about whether or not this is appropriate. But the NFL has been scrambling and trying to cover its ass for this unbelievably pathetic response to this just tremendous act of abuse. And now TMZ has released the footage of Ray Rice and his fiance, now wife, in an elevator, clearly having some type of argument, and his beginning to just beat her. And he punches her in the face, and she drops to the floor unconscious. And he's punching Janae Palmer in the face, causing her to drop to the floor unconscious. He was booked on assault charges, and then charges were increased after police saw the video of the incident. And basically, the NFL's response was like, oh, we made a mistake, but we really didn't know how bad it was. I mean, the message, the Dallas Cowboys just saved the NFL massive embarrassment by signing Michael Sam when he was cut from Missouri. One player gets suspended for several games for a little bit of weed. And Ray Rice literally beats his wife unconscious and gets 2 games. Now, every time you see stories like this, you always have to think, how many stories does this represent that have not been covered? How many stories does this represent that nobody's been talking about? Countless. And when you talk about cultures of rape and cultures of abuse and that's what it is. It's not the notion, the notion that every NFL player or NFL executive or NFL PR person, I would wager that most of them never physically beat their wives or girlfriends. But they would stand by and suspend a guy for 2 games for beating his fiance unconscious. And it's as simple as that. This is the point people are trying to make when they talk about cultures of these things and how they proliferate. And I don't know if the video footage should be released. There's obviously a lot of problems with TMZ. But it really is shocking and stunning and horrifying. And it already was. And the NFL's response to it is just absolutely sickeningly pathetic.